The memories flood back as I sit upon my stool, reflecting on the peculiarities of life within the castle walls. As a humble squire, I've had the privilege of serving the noble families and witnessing firsthand the peculiarities of their private lives. One of the most fascinating aspects of castle living is, without a doubt, the manner in which people attended to their bodily needs. In those days, toilets were nothing like the modern contraptions we take for granted today. No, sir. The ancient nobles relied on far more unorthodox methods. As a young lad, I was tasked with assisting the castle's seneschal, old Sir Reginald, in his private chambers. It was there that I first beheld the wonders of the garderobe. A garderobe, for those unfamiliar with the term, was essentially a fancy name for a chamber pot or a toilet seat suspended above a latrine. Now, you might imagine that using such an unrefined contraption would be quite an experience. And indeed it was. The first time I witnessed Sir Reginald taking care of his business, I couldn't help but feel a mix of fascination and disgust. His method involved carefully balancing himself atop the garderobe, ensuring he didn't tumble into the muck below. As I grew older and gained experience, I learned to appreciate the art of using these, primitive facilities. It was an acquired skill, to say the least. The trick lay in maintaining one's balance while simultaneously attempting to, shall we say, take care of business. A misplaced foot or a misjudged squat could result in an untimely demise, a fate worse than being stuck in the castle's dungeon. Of course, not everyone was as accomplished in this particular area. I recall one instance where Lady Isabella, a noblewoman known for her fragile constitution, required assistance from no less than 3 servants to successfully use the garderobe. It was quite the spectacle, with all those people scurrying about, trying to steady her and ensure she didn't topple over into the latrine. In time, I grew accustomed to the unusual toilet habits of our noble friends. But as a squire, I also learned that there existed a certain dignity in using these medieval conveniences. After all, when nature called, one had to answer, regardless of the potential risks or embarrassments involved. As the years passed, I witnessed various modifications to the garderobe's design. Some castles incorporated wooden seats with holes cut out for, convenience. Others used stone slabs with shallow depressions, forcing users to crouch and squat in a rather unflattering manner. One fateful day, our castle underwent a significant renovation. The architects decided to install a new type of toilet, one that would revolutionize the way people did their business within those ancient walls. Behold, the close stool was born. The close stool consisted of a small, enclosed space with a removable seat and a hole in the floor for waste disposal. It was an innovation that brought a measure of hygiene and comfort to our noble patrons. No longer did they need to balance precariously above a latrine or worry about falling into a cesspit. As I reflect on those bygone days, I am reminded that even the most seemingly trivial aspects of life, like using the toilet, can hold great significance in terms of cultural and historical context. Ah, yes, the art of using the garderobe or close stool was a rite of passage for many a medieval noble. In conclusion, my tale serves as a testament to the resilience and adaptability of our ancestors. Who knows? Perhaps one day, historians will look back upon these ancient toilet habits with the same mixture of fascination and amusement that I do today. And so, dear reader, I bid you adieu, with a knowing smile and a twinkle in my eye, for I am but a humble squire who has lived through the ages of garderobes, close stools, and all manner of medieval, waste management.